On any given day, 11 American aircraft carriers patrol the world's oceans. 70 stealth bombers sit ready to strike anywhere on Earth within hours. And over 800 military bases span 60 countries. But raw numbers? They only tell part of the story. Because in 2026, the gap between American military power and everyone else isn't just wide. It's growing. This is why no nation on Earth, not China, not Russia, not anyone, can match the United States military. To understand why America sits alone at the top of military power in 2026, we need to go back to a fundamental truth. Military dominance isn't built overnight. It's built over decades, through sustained investment, through technological innovation, and through something most nations simply cannot replicate: experience. The United States defense budget for fiscal year 2026 stands at approximately $850 billion. Let that sink in. That's more than the next 10 countries combined. But here's what most people miss. It's not just about the money. It's about what that money has built over 75 years of continuous global presence. Since World War II, America has maintained what military strategists call full-spectrum dominance, the ability to control operations across land, sea, air, space, and cyberspace simultaneously. No other nation has ever achieved this. Not the British Empire at its height, not the Soviet Union during the Cold War, and certainly not China or Russia today. So what makes American military power truly unmatched in 2026? It comes down to 5 critical pillars: naval supremacy, air dominance, technological superiority, alliance networks, and operational experience. Let's break them down. Let's start with the oceans, because whoever controls the seas controls global trade, energy supplies, and power projection. And right now, America doesn't just control the seas, it owns them. The United States Navy operates 11 nuclear-powered aircraft carriers. 11. The rest of the world, combined, has 0 operational nuclear carriers. China has 3 carriers total, and they're conventionally powered, decades behind in capability. Russia has 1, the Admiral Kuznetsov, which spends more time in repair docks than at sea. But it gets better. Each American carrier isn't just a ship. It's a floating military base carrying up to 90 aircraft. Each one is protected by guided missile cruisers, destroyers, submarines, and supply vessels. A single carrier strike group has more firepower than the entire air force of most nations. And here's the kicker: these carriers can operate indefinitely. Nuclear reactors mean they don't need refueling for 25 years. They can stay on station, projecting power, launching airstrikes, enforcing no-fly zones for as long as the mission requires. Want to invade Taiwan? You have to get through the 7th Fleet. Want to threaten Europe? The 6th Fleet is already there. Want to challenge American interests in the Middle East? The 5th Fleet has been permanently stationed in Bahrain since 1995. But carriers are just the tip of the spear. Beneath the waves, America operates the world's most advanced submarine fleet. 68 submarines, all nuclear-powered, including 18 Ohio-class ballistic missile submarines, each one carrying 24 Trident II missiles, 1 submarine, 24 missiles. Each missile? Multiple nuclear warheads. You do the math. China's trying to catch up. They're building ships fast, really fast. But quantity isn't quality. American destroyers carry the Aegis Combat System, the most advanced naval weapons platform ever built. It can track and engage hundreds of targets simultaneously. Chinese destroyers, still catching up to technology America deployed in the 1990s. Naval supremacy isn't just about having ships. It's about being able to sustain those ships anywhere, anytime. And nobody does that like the United States Navy. Now let's talk about the skies, because if you can't control the air, you can't win modern wars. And when it comes to air power, America isn't just ahead, it's operating in a different dimension entirely. The United States Air Force is the largest in the world, over 5,000 aircraft. But size isn't the story, stealth is the story. America operates the only true 5th-generation stealth fighters in significant numbers. Over 450 F-35 Lightning II aircraft, nearly 200 F-22 Raptors. These aren't just advanced planes. They're invisible to enemy radar. By the time an adversary knows they're there, the fight is already over. China's J-20? It's trying, but it lacks the engines, the avionics, and the radar-absorbent materials that make American stealth actually work.